love marching bands. Today is August 5th, 2023. I'm Rodney Tate, and I am on a training hike for the Spartan Ultra 50-kilometer race coming up in October.
Split 6. Split pace. 11 minutes. 30 seconds.
I've just hit 6 kilometers on my Apple Watch. Started the hike at around 6:50 in the morning. So yes, in October, which is about 10 weeks from now, I will be competing in a 50-kilometer Spartan. I've done several Spartans before, including a Spartan Beast and the 12-hour hurricane heat. It's been a long time since I've done the hurricane heat, though. So I'm testing myself. I'm going to be 48 this month, and I can't continue on with life without continuing to test my capabilities. So here I am. I don't expect to do the 50 kilometers today for the hike. It just would take too long. I'm averaging about 9 to 10 minutes per kilometer. So 24 kilometers would be 240 minutes or so, which I guess that's 4 hours. So 50 kilometers without obstacles and breaks would probably be about 8 hours. I'm going to estimate roughly 1 hour for all 30 obstacles. I think there's supposed to be 30 obstacles. And then 1 hour for breaks. And so I guess that would be about 10 hours total if I were to estimate my time. I don't expect to be competitive with the other racers. There definitely will be people out there with much more experience and much more speed and definitely more youth. They're the ones that are going to be competing to win. I'm actually just competing with myself. That's an important concept. It's hard to be number one in anything, but it's easy to be number one in your own personal life. Putting yourself first when it comes to satisfaction of life. Never sacrifice anything that puts yourself in harm's way or just emotionally or physically. So I'm competing with myself to do something that I've never done, something that I know that will give me satisfaction, because in life you should never live with regret. One of my number one mottos is don't live with regret. And so I want to be able to do this while I still have the physical capability. And that's the question. Do I have the physical capability? I will find out soon enough, in about 10 weeks. So in terms of gear, I am trying to do a full-blown equipment check too. I'm wearing everything that I think I would need during the race. I'm definitely not equipped for speed. I'm taking trek poles, first of all, so I probably will be the only person on the course with trek poles. But it's important to me that I have stability. If I'm going to fail for any reason on this Spartan, it's not going to be for muscle endurance or equipment. It's only going to be for some sort of personal physical injury, which could most likely be blisters or a sprained ankle or just some sort of ligament issue, hip, knee, ankle, etc. So my goal is to make sure I can at least complete it with the equipment I've got. Good morning. Excuse me. Get out of your way. I just went by another hiker, and so my goal is to have stability with these poles. Furthermore, I'm using these hiking boots. Excuse the view. Not easy to hike and film video at the same time. But hiking boots are definitely not built for speed, but again, ankle support. The trek poles are made by Lecky. They're micro vario carbon. The hiking boots are Oboz, O-B-O-Z. These, I believe, are the sawtooth model, which I've had for, I don't know, many years, at least 5, maybe more, maybe 8, 9 years. They've done very well, very comfortable. I think right now they're for sale for about $170. I know because I just ordered a new pair, because this pair, the rubber sole on the toe has started to peel away, and certainly can't have an equipment issue on a race so important. It was years ago that we did a Spartan. I think it was the middle one, not the Sprint, not the Beast, but the other one. And a friend of ours wore these very old tennis shoes, and by about 3/4 of the race, the rubber sole had peeled away. She was completely useless. Anyway, it's not something I want to happen during a race, is to have a rubber sole peel off. So I'll be getting new hiking boots and getting those worn in. I'm also wearing this racing vest. It's by Camelback. I'm having trouble remembering the particular model, but I think by the video you could probably figure it out with the red strap. It's actually very, very nice. Got a headband. I've got a Huck, H-U-K, long sleeve hooded shirt right here for sun mainly. It's a fishing shirt. Biker coming through. Come on through. Biker just passed me. Lots of bikers and hikers on this trail. And I got some bike gloves. Crossing a little bridge. I'm also wearing some knee pads. They're actually knee pads without the rubber insert. In Spartan races, you do quite a bit of crawling. I'm expecting multiple crawls with that knowledge, I don't want to have scraped up knees. Also, expecting to go through brush. I like to keep the scratches to a minimum, which a long sleeve shirt will help with that too. And of course, sun protection. So, I'm now at 6.9 kilometers. How far I go today is a good question. Ooh, video's bouncy, I know. I'm gonna try to do 25 kilometers today. I don't want to waste the whole day doing this. And we'll see how much I do between now and the race day. But so far so good. I think you can probably still hear the marching band in the background. Just past 29 kilometers. I'm at 5.5 hours, 560 meters of elevation gain, and a roughly 11 minute pace, 11 minutes per kilometer. It's 12:18. Just tripped on a rock. So 30 kilometers out of 50 is 3/5 or 60%. Which sounds kind of disappointing because I'm not going to go past about 30 kilometers today. And I'm pretty tired and of course sore. The sore spots are in places where you don't want them to be. One is the hip, the right hip, and the other sore spot is the right arch of my foot. I am wearing arch supports, replacement insoles, but it's only the right foot that is tender. And of course there's a heel blister on the right foot. So all things said, the right side is the problem side. Right heel blister, right arch pain, right hip. But it is extremely hot today. It gets to 104 degrees every day right now. It's very humid in the morning and very hot and dry in the afternoon. Right now I'm in the hot dry phase. I have drank about 4 liters of water. I took 2 G blocks, those gummy Gatorade chews, at about 20 kilometers. The pain in my hip and arch and blister basically showed up at about 16 kilometers. And they've been coming and going since then. I was hoping to achieve a 10-minute pace today, but did not get close to that. 11, sometimes 12 minutes. I did stop to change socks one time, which was a good choice. And I'm glad I did that. It seemed to help after all the morning humidity went away. Because I don't feel like I sweat this much after the morning humidity disappears. I'm on the final hill climb to get back onto the main neighborhood road. This is a very long one. I'm using one stick and holding the camera in the other. But with 10 weeks left, some more practice hikes, solve some of these pain issues. I don't know how I'm going to solve them, but I'll try. And then I think I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to attempt the Spartan Ultra 50K in October. We'll see what happens between now and then. But I think at this pace, it can be done as long as I can manage the hot spots on my body. And it will be beautiful weather at that time. Won't be dealing with this insane heat and humidity. So, whatever your limitations are, I mean, everyone has limitations. I mean, I'm not running, obviously. That's a limitation. Whatever your limitations are in life, I hope this is some inspiration to you to push your limits, push your boundaries, live life today. Don't have any regrets. Make time for yourself. And live life to the fullest. Until next time, goodbye.